Liverpool looking for their first Premier League win of 2025. They'll be taking on Brentford on Saturday. Liverpool have had a bit of a wobble, Don. So we're going to take a look at the predictions here. Ali Moreno and Shaka Hislop both going for a 2-1. Me and Frank both going for a 3-1 for Liverpool. Oh, Don.
Where is Don?
Where are you?
I'm on. Well.
Are you on the show again?
Put me on there. Lou hasn't even put me on there. Yeah, she hasn't even put me on the board. I went for a 3-1 Liverpool win. I concur with Kay and I concur with Frank.
Okay, I think you sent your predictions to Frank instead of Louise, right?
Well, if she checks her WhatsApps, I did send them on WhatsApp as well.
Seem to blame shifting over here.
Just stating a few facts at how things are looking in recent results. Frank, are you still confident they're going to win the league, though?
I'm still, confident that they're going to win the league, because I think they are the best. Because some others, they are making mistakes. Arsenal, they're getting good, but they lost Saka. They don't have a striker. We've been talking about that so many times, where we can feel that they are dominating games, but they have a hard time to finalize their chances. Where I feel that Liverpool, they can fall sometimes and get a draw, but the commitment of the players, and I think maybe some luck as well, make me think that they're going to go and get the trophy at the end of the season, because I think they are the best team.
Is it a wobble by their standards?
By their standards. It's
easy now.
Yeah, I know. Not to upset.
It's Stevie's chat.
Not to upset Don too much. It's a wobble by what we've seen of Liverpool so far this season. And while a moment ago I was talking about Manchester United highest point this season has been 2 draws. We're talking about Liverpool, 2 draws, and it's a wobble in total contrast. I just believe that comparing Liverpool in those 2 games to the Liverpool that we've seen for the majority of the season, yes, it goes down as a wobble. But I've said this time and time again, during the course of every single season, every single team has a dip. How you manage that dip determines where you finish the season. Now, to Liverpool's credit, you've hit that dip and it's only translated into 2 draws. That's, by wobble standards, that's as good as you can get. And it shows how difficult Liverpool continue to prove themselves to be, to beat, even when they're not at their best. Trouble is now, they go to Brentford, who are good at home. Everybody's picked Liverpool, and we all know what kind of omen that is when we all sit here and choose Liverpool.
Oh, Ali, are we still staying there, choosing Liverpool?
No, I'm picking Liverpool. I'm picking Liverpool to win this weekend. I'm picking Liverpool to win the whole thing. And more so than Liverpool itself, I just don't see, given the evidence that we have seen so far from Arsenal, that Arsenal can put 10 wins together straight. I don't think they have that sort of run in them. And that's, I think, the sort of run that it's going to take if indeed Arsenal is going to truly challenge Liverpool for this title. And so when I eliminate Arsenal, then there's nobody else. And it really feels then that it's about Liverpool and what they do and how they go about winning these games. As to whether it was a wobble or not, let's call it wobble-ish, they get past that this weekend and win the match.
Wobble, 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 Don. There is a battle of the Spanish managers coming up this weekend, as Arsenal will be taking on Aston Villa. Don's going for a draw here, as is Frank Leboeuf, Ale Shaka, and going for a win there, and I've gone for a draw as well. So, Don, why is this going to be a draw for Arsenal?
I think Ali sort of nailed it. You can't really rely on Arsenal. Not because they're playing poorly or anything. They're just not really prolific. They've got quite a few injuries, which is obviously very, very hurtful. Saka's a massive miss for them, and Jesus has done his ACL. Calafiori's trying to fight his way back. Even though Lewis Skelly, who's been playing his position, looks a wonderful young player. Ødegaard's not quite the same player since his ankle injury. And I think Villa are a very, very good side. Villa tend to struggle after the Champions League, so that's to come in a few weeks' time. So I think Villa will go there. They're a little bit inconsistent themselves, Aston Villa, but when they turn it on, they've got a very, very good team, cracking manager, and in Monchi, they've got the capability to bring players in. But in terms of how the team functions, I think they can really trouble Arsenal. They did I think was that last season or the season before when they beat them home and away. So, yeah, I think Villa can take a draw.
Are Villa making top 4, Don?
No, I mean anyone can from Aston Villa up. I think Forest will fall out of it. My picks, and probably a little bit biased, are Newcastle will make it, the form that they're in. I mean, they've won 9 on the spin in all comps, so they're the form team in the Premier League. 5 might be enough actually for Champions League football. So if Aston Villa can get to top 5 into 5th, I think they might have a sniff of getting Champions League football. But I think Forest are having the amazing season. Like, it really reminds me of sort of when Leicester won the league. But I just think, you know, the teams behind them might just chase them down.
Why are you disrespecting Aston Villa?
I'm not disrespecting Aston Villa at all. I think Aston Villa, I agree,
Yeah, you are. You
very...
are a little bit.
Hold on. Aston Villa are a very good footballing team. I'm in total agreement with that. Don spoke about their inconsistency, and I agree. And I think you saw some of that last week. You go to Goodison, and Everton are not a very good team, and yet only 1-0. You get the better of that. I just feel that right now, Villa aren't playing the best football that we've seen with them for the last 2 seasons. And going to Arsenal, you know what they're going to do. I think you see them revert to type, go back to being very selfish defensively, relying on set pieces. I could see Gabriel yet again getting on the end of another corner, and this being Arsenal 1-0.
It sounds like a really exciting game to watch, Shaq.
I know. I didn't say who.
Yeah.
Nobody asked me if I was going to watch it. I only asked what the score prediction.
I bet you'll be watching Newcastle Bournemouth, though. That's another game that is
I like how Don says, I'm not biased.
I'm not biased.
I'm not biased at
I'm
all.
not biased. Really?
boy.
Really, Shaka? Really, Don? Not biased? Oh, everybody going for a Newcastle win.
I said the opposite.
You sent it to
I
Frank.
said the opposite. I said maybe it's because I was biased.
WhatsApp us, Don.
WhatsApp us,
What
yeah.
happened to Frank
No, thanks for
respecting
replying.
the opponent?